Bing has aided thousands of the school district's student athletes. A budding wrestler in college, Bing had a strong interest in medicine, attending medical school in Guatemala and interning at Marshall University before returning to his hometown of Katy. He followed in his late father's footsteps, Dr. Landon Bing, as Katy's team doctor, and has missed only 4 games in 27 years. For his contributions to the athletic department, Bing has been awarded 7 state championship rings over the years. And now, please give a special welcome to Dr. Mark Bing as he takes his well-deserved place and becomes only the 2nd medical doctor inducted into the Texas High School Football Hall of Fame.
You see, there's a common theme with all of us. We all abandon our wives. We're all grateful to them. We all have children who seem to tolerate us not being there on Friday and Saturday nights, or in some ways may take up part of the lead with us. They become part of the band, or play in the garbage can band, or whatever. But I'm blessed with a good family, as all of you are. My siblings are also pretty remarkable folks. They're all great athletes in their own right. My brother just finished Boston Marathon. My sisters are wild-eyed and bushy-tailed. When they were kids, they played field hockey, and I'll tell you what, they would have put a hockey stick in their knee just as soon as look at you. My family also was impacted by the Ball family. My father thought that Sammy Ball was the greatest quarterback that ever lived, and he thought that Joe Montana was some apparition from Yankee Land and didn't want to hear anything else about it. Thank you. He also taught me a lot about football. When we walked the sidelines, when I walked the sidelines with him as a kid, he told me about all the strategies that he remembered, and fortunately I've been able to see some of those unusual strategies during the course of the last 20 years. The use of safety is an offensive play. Mike Johnson did that not once but twice during a football game. And the use of taking the toss and picking the end of the field as an offensive weapon was commonly used in the 30s and 40s. Harry Joseph did that and won that game. By golly, it was great. All kinds of other wonderful things through the years that a kid can see, enjoy, and love. But you know, things in medicine have changed because of a lot of this. You know, I can't sit in a locker room with Mike Johnson and Gary Joseph and not be impacted when they say, stay focused, do what you're coached to do, have fun, and let your competitive spirit go. What's a guy supposed to do? I've got to go out and run a couple of laps. Well, instead of that, I found a bicycle. And I found a great bicycle coach, Garth Blackburn, who was on the national cycling team, and a great group of masters athletes. Now, they impacted us because they led me eventually to Edmund Burke. Edmund Burke was a sports physiologist at the Olympic Training Center. I spent some time there, and about the time that things started changing in the early 90s, where blood-borne illnesses were noted to be important, Edmund Burke made a big impact in nutrition. We started feeding our players during the games. We started learning more about recovery meals and more about lots and lots of fluids. I still don't believe that our athletes drink enough, and Garth doesn't believe that they spend enough time in an ice bath. We've had some good things that we've seen. Some excitement. One of the positive things I remember is walking the sidelines with Justin Landers when he was a student. Now a great trainer at Katy. We used to try to predict the offensive coordinator's play selection. Now he's gotten very good because he watches all the tapes. But it was a good time as a kid, and it was a good time for all of us. Of course, all the wins are great. I agree with the comment. Winning's hard to beat. And you know, it's hard as a doctor because we go back to the office and really mourn the loss. And Uncle Arliss came and talked to me. He was at Cy Fair for many, many years, and he said the head coach came and talked to him about it. He said, look, why why are you so down and out? I said, well, we lost. And they had to explain to him, well, look, you know, the kids are already over it. We're already working on the films and get ready for next week. Get over it. He had trouble doing that still. I like to win. I like to win, and I'm sure you all do too. There have been some downs in this part of being the team doctor. We've lost some good coaches, Coach Beecham and Coach Kaiser. It's been hard to be the doctor for the folks who have passed on, who are our friends, but it's very rewarding. It's very rewarding. This is a wonderful place to be, and I would tell you that my partners, my brother, Rick Adams, we love football. Thank you for letting us do this, and thank you for letting us be on your sidelines. We'll watch you coach, be inspired by you, and be inspired by the athletes. Thank you very, very much.
I wanted the girl.